who's going to be first in today.
Everybody and nobody all at the same time. I was out doing a fly day with my local crew. That was interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Been a while since that's gone down. So
yeah, I saw that on my calendar, the Tidewater UAS drone meetup. Is that the one you went to?
No, this was SOAR VA, the one Trey put on.
Oh, by the way, congratulations to Eric Marvel. Tied the knot today.
What happened?
He got married today.
Oh, congrats, Eric.
A lady he's been dating for a while got married.
Nice.
He got a new wife and stepdaughter.
That's awesome.
What's up, Dan?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Nanoshock? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, dude, that Mayhem race is pretty cool. I left here around noonish. I kind of wanted to leave first thing in the morning, but I didn't want to leave the dogs trapped in their kennel for that long.
Gotcha.
Left around noon, got up there around 3. Let's see. All right, I did a live stream shortly after I got up there. After I said hello to everybody. Kind of did the live stream, walked around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I sat near Team Flight Club. Flight Club used to be out of Dallas. And then they closed down a few years back, and then Craven ended up buying them. They're buying Flight Club, so he now owns Flight Club.
Yeah.
So, and then Brett flew in from Costa Rica for the race.
God damn, Brett. From Costa Rica, too. Jesus.
Well, that's where he's living.
Really? Jesus Christ. I did not know that. For some reason, I thought he was living out in, like, Oregon or D.C. area.
Oh, no. He was living in Idaho for a little while.
That's it. That's right.
Because he was close to Aaron.
Yeah, that's why I thought that.
Yeah, he was in Boise. And then because he's working 100% remote, I guess he decided to rent his house out and move to Costa Rica, and he is living fat for less money down there, I guess. And because his place of residence is Texas, his state of residence, he doesn't have any state income tax, and something about where he's allowed to work in Costa Rica as far as federal tax is concerned.
Well, that's awesome.
So, and it doesn't cost him like any extra money, but I guess he's living pretty nice down there in Costa Rica. He's running races in Costa Rica. Him and Craven are both in Costa Rica. So they're both running races down there. So they flew in. So that's kind of dope. What's up, Night Train? Welcome to the stream.
Kind of dope. That's called living the dream, bro.
Oh, dude, if I was 100% remote, I probably wouldn't be living where I am now.
Right?
I mean, yeah, it's just so much opportunity for you to live.
I'd be living on a tropical island somewhere, man, like he is.
I mean, I don't even know if I'd be on a tropical island just as much as just a nice piece of property somewhere with low taxes and, good internet. So minimum requirements. With Starlink, you can kind of get that anywhere, right? So that's kind of that kind of changed my view of when I search what services are available when I'm looking at properties or houses. That kind of changed my view of that house doesn't have any. If it doesn't have cable TV, it's not going to have high-speed internet kind of thing. And now it's for pretty much what I'm paying now, plus the $500 equipment fee, I could have Starlink. So.
Yeah.
But I won't have it in the city. It'll be once I get out to the country. Around here, people walk up and steal your antenna if you don't mount it somewhere they can't get to it. What's that? Maybe I could use one of those. I could sell that on Facebook Marketplace. What's up, Limited? How you doing, bud? Edge FPV,
hey,
welcome to the stream.
Edge FPV, how you doing, bro? So yeah, I posted a video of our fly day for today. Do you want to play that?
Do what now?
I just put up a video from my fly day today for the SOAR VA guys. You want to play that? Oh wait, actually, don't play that yet. I gotta post that we're live. I forgot about that. Whoops.
You posted it on YouTube's?
Yeah.
You posted to the Renegade channel, right?
Yeah, my channel. All right. Yeah, all right. I got it posted up now. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I had a fly day.
All right, y'all. We're out doing a little.
I haven't done a fly day in a long time, so.
SOAR V.
Is it going super slow on you or something?
Yeah, it started off a little bit slow. I'm just maybe, I don't know.
Yay, fly day. We're at a lovely little school. Hopefully we get some good footage, but I don't have any rigs flying that have HD footage, so I'll be doing goggles. But yeah, here we go. It's gonna be a fun little day. Got a few guys out ripping right now. So here we go. Let's walk the line. All right. What do we got? Oh boy. Oh yeah. See, this is what meetups is about. The charging stations, everybody all ready. It's perfect. Yeah, Trey, get some. I love it. Always laid out on the tailgates and everything.
Fast start
walking the line.
What?
Making sure everybody gets their moment.
Goggles.
Yeah.
Excuse yourself.
There were lots of Avatar and V3 goggles out today.
Oh yeah, the line of sight. I did a live video. Like we didn't put an invite up for everybody. Oh, you can see the amount of people.
And then we had to have a safety meeting about everybody plugging in on randomly.
What's up, Funkcat?
What's up, Carlton? Just in time, bro. Carlton was out on the fly day today. He was the one who choked me into coming out. Yeah, sorry, the music's a little loud. Carlton tried to swat my whoop out of the air a few times. Yeah, dude, I've lost a couple of people plugging in randomly. And so we were there flying, and then somebody plugged in, and I was like, whoa, I lost video. Who plugged in? And they were like, oh, shit. So we had to have a little safety meeting. But it happens at all meetups. You just got to end up running it like MultiGP or Rotor Riot.
I thought that was like a standard thing that we established like back in 2017 that you yell plugging in 2 seconds before you plug in to make sure somebody doesn't say, hey, wait a minute.
It was until people stopped doing that. But that's the thing, a lot of new people tend to get a little overzealous and a little excited and just start plugging shit in to test.
Land now, land now, land now, land now.
Oh, dude, this was the ultimate test of my fucking Beta FPV and Weebly batteries. The Weebly batteries were great, but there's one towards the end where you can very clearly tell I switched to the Beta FPV because I plug in and it says 3.9 volts, and the second I take off, it's like 2.4, 2.3, 2.1. I'm like, oh my god. Hey, what's up, Alexander? He was out today too with us.
Hey, Alexander. Yeah, I just approved his optimized drone request.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, that was our Friday. It wasn't much, but it was fun. We all had some fun. I broke a bunch of shit as usual.
Man, I didn't think you could break them tiny quads.
Bro, dude, I break everything all the time. I'm in it for the building, remember? And the rebuilding, and the rebuilding, and the rebuilding.
I don't know, man. I went to a race yesterday and I didn't break a thing.
Yeah, but I wasn't racing.
Neither was I.
I know. Alright, I'm gonna just fucking do that.
Hey!
Yes?
Boy. No. Bear's behind me freaking trying to clean out a bowl.
I thought that would have been Zach.
No, a bowl of macaroni and cheese. I'm like listening to the spoon over here clinking behind me in the bowl. But yeah, in case y'all didn't watch the Mayhem videos, check it out on the MultiGP channel.
Yeah, it looked like it was fun, man.
It was pretty badass. Hey, here's the little opener they had for it. So that was yesterday.
Inactivity alarm.
So they started at
Sometimes
7:30 in the morning.
Fly. They're just
Joe Scully did 12 hours straight of live streaming.
Quads aren't running 100%.
Scully's a
17.
boss for that, man.
I've
What's
seen
that?
A few
Scully's always a boss for that shit.
Dude, for real.
just do their one lap.
He's always
their
going
one
for
lap, they
long
get
ass
tagged
live
in
streams for that
just to
shit.
say that they did a lap. Seen that happen in the past.
But like Wrecked was in first place at this
It is a
point.
marathon,
78
though, to go the
laps. White Goat in
distance,
second. Bay
it
Area
can
in
be
third. Tied with, well, so White
We all
Goat,
know
Bay Area,
Chief
and Flight Club are all in the
Alex
same lap.
FPV, part of that.
But they had
two-time
J-Box and
HOA
Screecher take off
Mayhem
just
winning
running
team.
and freaking,
Always bringing the hype
that,
and the energy to the
you know,
flight
got
line.
freaking laps ahead
Even
of everybody.
he didn't have that
Yeah.
hype and energy after that first HOA win. Sure, he was the loudest for
So
seconds,
later, a little
but
bit
he
later
was
on in the
close.
race, 2
Now
hours
looking
in,
to see some catch up for
we're looking
Bay
at
Area
200
racing.
laps,
They were about
233 for
16
Wreck,
laps behind, about
230
50
for
laps
White
ago.
Goat,
They've
229 for
kinda
Flight
narrowed
Club.
that down to 15 right now.
It was
That's
really
another-
like the
another
top
big
3
game.
spots, even the top 4 were freaking super tight the whole race.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you're talking about 12 hours straight of racing, 1,000 laps, and you're talking less than 20 laps between first and second,
Well, by
third, and then
request,
between
we
third and
got
fourth,
a
one
little look at
fucking lap.
HD0. We're going to launch
difference.
a new pilot for the team. That's FPV
Yeah, that's the
Sim
thing. That's why Mayhem's
Jiao
so
Wang from
chaotic.
Mountain View,
Like, that's why
California,
they call it
competing
Mayhem.
at his first
Well, I mean, the
FPV
track was very
racing
technical too. If you
major.
watch the
I believe
screen,
he spends a lot of time
Oh, yeah.
in the old sim.
well, they did
FPV
use
sim.
the street league gates, the
Right now,
7-foot
HD0
gates,
is the number 5 spot. and
instead of the
looking
standard
to break that top
5x5s.
4, not too far behind. Going to be about 23
But for me,
laps
that makes
back
it a little
off
more
on the
interesting
field.
as far
On
as
the left-hand side of the screen, we
uh,
got
where the, you know, when the races are going.
Yeah.
So here we are about 4.5 hours in. I think I showed up at about 5.5 hours in.
in 34 minutes. We're at the exact midway point. With the timeouts and everything
And they're up
else,
to,
you could
the
double
leaders
it
are up to
up.
500. I don't know what happened with
5,
Wreck, but
5,
they're now
60.
down by 20-something
At
laps.
the midway point, Hyper's pick was 1112 when we were talking about it. That was the pace when we started talking about how many laps do you think we're going to do? And I'm like,
Yeah, Alexander got home and
uh,
just sold a bunch of
like
his
you
Vistas
said,
right
just
off the
one more
bat.
lap than, flight
Oh, to
club
get
did.
rid
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
my landings of launching myself into the truck.
Coming
Yeah, I
up at the
know.
midway point.
They were all laughing
We
at
may
that.
have
How
a
I just
banger.
fly my
We may
whoop
have a-
directly into my trunk and just catch him like I'm in a race.
18 minutes. I think that's the longest we've gone under green. I think a year past, we did over 2 hours nonstop without taking a break.
7 hours in.
Things are working. Of course, those drones are down. They're powered off. I'm actually looking out
655,
straight, behind this
646.
camera here, and I can
So up in the
count
mid 600s.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
That's just
14,
crazy, though.
15, 16. I'm
And
not doing
you'll
this
get
for
it where,
show.
I mean, the strategies vary
I'm over
between the teams.
25, 30.
Like you'll have some
I'm
teams
over
that'll
30
have
drones that I can
one
see.
pilot run all of their quads in quick succession over and over and over again, and then you have other
And,
ones that'll swap out
Proximar
pilots every couple
in
of
the
quads.
chat came up with the term Easter hunt for drone pilots. When a break is called, you're going to see everyone.
Yeah, Mike
rush out.
Plano was out there
Because
with
we've
me,
been
so he's
going for
the
now
guy that
an
helps me
hour
run
19
Austin
minutes
FPV
nonstop.
racing.
And as I've said, just what I can see, 25. There's way more than that down drones. It is going to be almost like if you
Excuse
see a public transit, like a train stop, rush hour. Everyone gets off and they run to their cars. Otherwise, they'll be stuck in the parking lot. You're going to see that on drone retrieval. Because when we take the time out, whichever team calls it, it's only 5 minutes to get off the track. And as long as we're not doing a course repair or something like that, we start again right at the 5-minute mark. Now, we can extend it. We have extended it for extraneous situations. And so that's wild. And caution, caution, caution. Speak of the devil, caution.
So each of the 7 teams get
Bay
3
Area
cautions or
Racing,
timeouts that they
you
can call
are done.
to go
Bay
out
Area
and get their
Racing.
quads
they're
if
done
they have a lot of
Yep.
crashed quads out on the field, or
Everyone else,
if they
still to
need to do some
finish.
repairs or something, and that gives them a 5-minute. It gives everybody a 5-minute break to run out and get their stuff.
Flight Club done. Mamba done. We're going into a caution. Flight Club done. White Goat and Wrecked done. Wild Card done. Looks like everyone's done. Your 5 minutes commence. And there's the great shot. Shout out to the boys in the truck, Dougie and Adrian.
The field was
4
actually
minutes,
pretty
51
dry.
seconds to
Oh yeah,
call
dude, that
out.
race is
It
awesome.
easily
Like being
40
there for the
quads.
last fucking
Easily
20
40
minutes.
quads on the pitch.
It was, I mean,
Again,
there was
that
less than
was
10
a
laps between the top
long
1 and 2
session. Officially,
at one time, and literally one lap or 2 laps
20
between
minutes
3rd and 4th.
52
And
seconds.
Bay
I
Area
think that's
Racing
our
is just
longest
struggling to come through and
consecutive
catch up to
round
freaking
running.
Wrecked for 3rd.
That caution was called by race administration because of a gate. We were losing a double. Hey, Claire, where?
Yeah, 11 hours in, it was super, super tight. Talking 191 to 178, so 11 laps difference between 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4 were 4 laps apart at this time. Wrecked having a 4-lap lead. Bay Area Racing picked up 2 laps, but they just couldn't get those other 2.
Yeah, Mayhem looked like it was crazy, man.
Yeah, man, it's pretty intense. Like, this was the closest one ever. Like, before, after, you know, you were into the last hour or 2, and it was pretty much locked in who was going to be in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd because the gap was so huge. This one here is just so crazy tight.
Yeah.
We had a guy on Bay Area Racing put in a 20.1 second lap. That was the fastest lap of the day.
Jesus.
Yeah. Joaquin was putting in constant 22s and 22s, 23s, and 24s. Yeah, it was pretty intense. Team White Goat ended up winning.
Going to say that we are confident on our lap count.
Oh, I didn't put the award ceremony in the same
Anything's
stream.
possible.
That sucks.
And it's go time for Bay Area Racing.
So the last
They're now
15
one
minutes, no
lap
one can
back
call a
out
timeout. It's pretty
of
much sudden death.
Another podium
Yeah.
finish behind Wrecked. How's HD0 doing? Well, they're having fun.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. Night Train, I got to hang out with a bunch of people I hadn't seen in a while.
You know, we put
You'll see me floating around in the background of
those Red Bull drones.
the
Up to 800 kilometers an hour.
live
or
cam
whatever the
scenes.
Crazy number was.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were there until I saw
FPV
your
says,
live
"Can't
stream.
wait for
I was
that
like, oh
Bird's
shit.
Barbecue Scully. The number I wrote down for Heads Up FPV as the final lap count for our winners is buried here. Thank you.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to see if anybody wanted to go with me before I headed up there, but nobody responded except Hardy, but he's in Florida, so.
Right?
So Hyper just under so far. 1-1-1-2. 1-1-1-2. So he looks to be.
Yeah, I would have done horrible at this track anyway with the dive. For some reason, I'm horrible at dive gates.
That's already the one thing we know. The one thing we know for certain, Hyper is the closest on your over-under, getting that Bird's Barbecue. Nice dinner before the International Open. The congratulations are already starting to come in for White Goats, but Flight Club said, no, do not start that celebration yet.
I love how they did that.
Best for last. There is
Just
still
as a piss off to
mayhem
Team
miracle
Black
in our
Sheep, they made
midst
Team
here
White Goat.
on a Saturday night, April 6, 2024.
I love it.
Mayhem Crazy 8.
I like how they
Podium
zoomed in
yet
on
to
the
be
last. I mean, they're
decided.
literally 2 laps apart.
Especially taking a look at third and fourth. Wrecked has been holding it almost all afternoon long, and Bay Area Racing has gone from 27
Wonder how many
laps
times
back
they've blinked.
to 1.5. Still with
I would say 0 for
on
3
our
minutes at a
master
time.
race clock.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrecked onto lap 1100. If they do just 12 more, that's going to match Hyper's number. They are still going a little offense and defense as we look at your two, Bay Area Racing and Wrecked. Wrecked on the right-hand side. They are a lap and a half ahead of Bay Area Racing on the left-hand side. Cool Whip up in the air right now for Wrecked. And I believe that's Miwo on the sticks here for
Oh
Bay
no,
Area
Wrecked ran
Racing.
out of battery.
What just
That
happened with
sucks.
Wrecked? Was that a pit or was that a crash? J-Box now up in the air. That is a big
Yeah,
question.
J-Box.
We're about to find out here. Even when there's 2 on, try and follow the action. Now,
Pretty
it
sure
is
that was
within
J-Box
a
on
lap.
the
Bay
previous
Area
pack
Racing
too.
in fourth. Now
Oh,
within
okay.
a lap of the top 3.
Because
Currently
J-Box
that
and Screecher
position
pretty much
held
finished
by
off
Wrecked.
the racing
10
for
and
Wrecked.
a half minutes remaining on that master race clock. And we're looking at big numbers right now. Team White Goat, heads up FPV, back on the 6 for him. How about that work through the dive gate right there? Oh no. Low side of the second double gate, and heads up goes down. Limon goes up. In the chat, they're talking. They're like, show Limon where to land. No, let's just get him through the gates. See if he can get a win for the Goats here in his home state of Texas.
But anyway, that was a freaking awesome race. I'm a
Yeah.
little disappointed they didn't put the award ceremony at the end. Joaquin, when I had gotten there, he was all distressed because he had smashed all of his quads and was flying other people's stuff for the rest of the day.
Well, that means he did good.
Well, going fast comes at a consequence, right?
Oh yeah,
A little
100%.
screw up. They're using metal conduit gates out there. They have been for a couple years now, so they're very unforgiving.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was a great race. It was awesome to watch live.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, being able to talk to all the buds and stuff. Talk to Brett. He's supposed to be coming up in May timeframe, end of April, beginning of May. So a couple more months he'll be coming back up to visit his family here in Austin.
You gonna get to fly with him a bit?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna try to set up a race while he's in town.
Oh boy.
Like if not a micro drone race, maybe something bigger drone race. But yeah, man, it's 12 hours of straight battery. I mean, nothing but battery charging, prop changing, and repairs.
Yeah.
It's intense. Like being there as a spectator in a no stress kind of environment, for me, it was great.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, but those guys, I mean, they did. There was definitely some stress. Most of the guys seemed like they were having a good time, you know.
Right.
And you know, that's one of the things about having 7 or 8 people on the team. You know, if you fly your 5 or 6 batteries or 5 or 6 quads, you know, you can take a break for a while, just manage the prop changes and the batteries and stuff. A lot of times they have members that as soon as the batteries come in, they're unplugging and putting them on the chargers. So you got one member working chargers, and then everybody else just takes care of their own props and any repairs that they need to do.
So that guy dies first when the batteries go. Got it.
But yeah, I mean, they were, like I said, it was pretty pretty intense. GemFan came up and sponsored props for every team. I think they gave each team like 100 sets of props or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty. And all the teams had their own color of props. So that made it easier for finding the quads and whatnot too. Like you would just go out and search for the quad with your, blue props or orange props or green props, yellow props, whatever. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is.
Let me see here. Yeah, they asked me, MultiGP asked me if I was coming to IO and asked me if I would cook barbecue for the volunteers for one night for dinner. I said, well, if I'm up there, I definitely will.
That's when you find a way to get them to cover it.
No, they are covering it.
Oh, nice.
That was the whole, yeah, because they pay for the volunteer. MultiGP pays for all of the volunteers' meals for every night that they're there.
Nice.
So they said they'd been doing like, McDonald's and stuff from town, just random stuff. Oh yeah. That was one of the things they asked me when I got there yesterday. Where's the barbecue? And I said, no. I said, I had to show up late enough of the day where nobody would expect barbecue.
Right.
I said, if you guys do, I said, when you guys do events in Texas, I said, technically I could have brought my barbecue stuff up and cooked.
Yeah, but that's when you rub your fingers together and go, money, 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 money.
But
it honestly might be the only way we'll make money in FPV, bro.
I'll tell you what, man. I think if it wasn't for the health department type stuff, I could definitely set up and sell barbecue.
100%.
Pretty much at any of the events. Well, at least IO and IO definitely I could. Champs I could, and West Coast Throwdown I definitely freaking could. But West Coast Throwdown, they actually had people from the county coming out to check that all the vendors had a temporary vendor permit and all of the food places had food permits and all that. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed the events more than just cooking, though. That's the cool part about the smoker is I can just set it and walk away.
Yeah.
And, most of the time, the brisket doesn't need a lot of tending, and really neither does the pork. Just a matter of making sure there's, freaking wood burning for the smoke. So. But yeah, I don't know. I did like $600 worth of meat for IO last year. And that was
awesome.
Yeah, that was right after we dropped $2,000 to have for a doggy vet bill. But all in all, it was a good trip. Everybody geared up for the eclipse tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I got no camera. I was doing some shit over here. Had my content unfit for streaming sign up. Yeah, last year's IO was freaking dope. Like I said, we've got the RV site reserved. More likely, I'm going to end up going. I'm pretty sure they're going to get. I've got the time off requested, and even if they don't give me the time off, I've been there long enough. I'm going to be saying I could get away with telling them, look, MFers, I put this request in 6 months ago. At 3 months, it's not a vacation request; it's a vacation notice. I'm not going to be here. Y'all fill in.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point, it's like Look, and this is right after they just had a review saying that I was the most utilized trainer in the group, meaning that 41 out of 45 available weeks I had training classes.
Meaning that they just blatantly use you all the time.
I said so basically you're telling me I'm more underpaid than usually. He goes, well, what do you mean? I said, well, I'm working harder than any of the other trainers. I already feel like I'm underpaid, but I'm doing more work, so I'm teaching more classes per what you're paying me for salary.
Right?
Inactivity alarm.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about work after work. It's illegal.
Not technique.
Companies don't allow us to do that. Probably good. They don't want their people talking bad about them or saying anything negative about them. I mean, that's understandable.
Right?
But yeah, I got 3 pairs of glasses. I think Zach is working the Eclipse Festival tomorrow. So he's actually going to be at a music festival celebrating the eclipse.
What's up, Relentless? How you doing? Quad Mafia in the house. Fly Zone, how you doing? Oh, everybody's logging on now.
Yeah. Fly Zone, Mr. Relentless, Limited, Technique.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think the world, the people that are actually truly in control of the world, are really trying to force conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Hey, let's fire up CERN for the first time in years, and we'll fire it up on the day of the eclipse.
Right?
Hey, NASA, we haven't heard anything from them in years, but all of a sudden they're firing 3 rockets towards the fucking sun.
Well, there's a lot of shit that's going to be. A lot of shit's going to be happening because what the eclipse does is it doesn't only block the sun itself, but it blocks all of those magnetic and alpha waves that come from the sun and all that shit. So this is the prime time for any sort of astronomer or physicist or anything to do with real prime discovery to be there in the line of that to actually do those studies. And even though CERN is not directly in line with it, it's still going to have enough of an effect with the diminished particle rate and all that they'll actually get to see what sort of phase A radiation can do to that fucking accelerator. And so they've been saying that so many different waveforms are coming in during the eclipse that they're expecting that they're hoping that they can finally utilize that in the particle accelerator and actually study it. So hopefully that's the case.
I think they're trying to make dark matter weapons, and that's the only way they can make dark matter, but that's just me.
Probably.
Did you read the Dan Brown books?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were, what was that one?
Angels and Demons.
Angels and Demons, yep. Yeah, I've got that one upstairs. I haven't read it in a while, but See how Danish has got a couple of shorts up. Man, those are shitty to view.
Because they're still on fucking Instagram?
Well, no, because it's the way YouTube, like when you click on the video from YouTube, it's like, I mean, they try to fit it to the screen the best they can, but it's, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But you can't, but there's no volume control on it. So you can't, like, you can click the volume to mute it, but you can't adjust the volume up or down. You can't scroll back in the clip. So you just, 16:9. But Danish is fucking wicked at getting them close-up shots, though.
God have mercy on my soul.
They did this one here too. Right all up in them back tires. Well, that's too easy. I could ride a pump track like that. Jumps, cross ups, freaking leans, manuals. Oh, you start doing backflips and shit like that at tail whip airs, that's where I'm fucked. What's up, Rick James?
What's up, buddy?
Dude, Ricky got freaking 14-second laps on the goddamn qualifier.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. He's freaking killing it this year. Speed demon style. I think I'm still at like 22-second fastest lap. Little Captain Colin. This is a local community college, I think. It's Jeff. Jeff just got 3 19s in a row. I got 3 seconds of lap I need to pick up to catch you, Jeff. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I've been stuck at 22 for about a week. Yeah, my average is probably 23, but I can get into the 22s. You know, at least one lap of red. It's just a matter of getting down. Yeah, I was a little bummed I didn't get to see Wes when I was up in Dallas. I guess he had some schoolwork he had to do. Dude, Mayhem was awesome. It was freaking intense. I have not played any of anybody's videos yet. I just started playing. I got a couple of Tims in and this one of Collins so far.
Inactivity alarm.
They were looking for people for Team Mamba, and also Team Wildcard was looking for people. Trying to.
Who's Facebook user?
That's what I was trying to find out.
Gotcha.
Jeremy Swing.
Oh, what's up, Jeremy? How you doing? Jeremy was at the fly day today.
Oh, nice. Damn, Limited's getting 16-second laps. That's fucking nuts, dude.
Oh, that's super fucking handy.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ.
I think this is the most recent one I got, Jeff. That 7-inch Easter rip.
The devil so demonic, sharp eyes looking so hypnotic. She came from she exotic.
Yeah, turn down the music. Hopefully we won't get a violation. Violation!
Anything she want, and she got it. Dark little features like she haunted. I'm addicted, call her narcotic.
Man, y'all gotta get at them leaves.
She got
Right.
crazy in her eyes. Sweet on the surface with a dark little side. She a different breed in the night. A little bit of freak hidden on the inside. She know how to work it. She look good in the mirror, damn perfect. But the horns coming out when she working. She a first class ticket, good service.
What's up? Happy birthday to Danish Stallion this week.
What up, bro? Happy birthday.
Get lost in the moment, get lost. She know she look good, yeah, she don't got any flaws. I'm the boss, she likes to get tired. Baby looks good, so I'm setting up shop. Break the law, yeah, we might get caught, but I gotta have her now, girl, you all in my thoughts. She a little devil, so demonic. Sharp eyes, looking so hypnotic. Don't know where she came from, she exotic. Body look good, like she bought it. The way she wear black, like she got it. Anything she want, and she got it. Dark little features, like she haunted. I'm addicted, call her narcotic.
Way too many ticks. Need more possums. Possums eat the hell out of some ticks, man. Not a lot of videos this week.
No, there are not.
Your Technique had one. So here it is. So Technique got to go to a freaking nice spot to fly here this week.
Oh yeah, you went off to, what was it, Rampage? Or whatever?
No, there was another event that they had. It was, I don't know, here's this video here. Anything except newbie drone, Mr. Relentless, or iFlight, Mr. Relentless.
The Neutron RC1 is my preferred. Yeah, Patrick, the Neutron RC1. The 5 amp, 1S, 3 AIO.
Yeah. To be honest, the newbie drone ones aren't bad. You just have to use their proprietary firmware, which according to some Beta Flight software developers, it's illegal what newbie drone is doing. Newbie drone, illegal newbie drone. But that's just according to the Beta Flight developers. You're not supposed to have your own fork of a open source firmware.
Now, the only place to buy Neutron RC is Newbie Drone, but they use normal Beta Flight and normal plug ports for motors. So that's also why Newbie Drone does their proprietary motor plugs and stuff.
It's just so we can try to get more people to buy their shit.
Exactly, but they've also been bitched at so much that they now have to include the standard plugs to swap over to as well.
Well, I do think it's kind of funny that pilots that are sponsored by Newbie Drone do not necessarily use Newbie Drone things.
Oh no, they don't. I know that.
There will be like maybe one or two Newbie Drone things that they use, but like, and I think that's kind of, to me, that's kind of horseshit.
Oh yeah.
You know, if I'm looking at a Newbie Drone sponsored pilot and they're flying whoops, I would expect them to be flying Newbie Drone whoop stuff.
Yeah, tons of them fly weed bleed motors. I know that.
But I mean, I don't know the terms of the sponsorship contracts or anything like that, so it could be perfectly legal. I mean, they could be okay with that. Maybe they're sponsoring them for one particular product and not their whole line. Which, I mean, that's kind of understandable. You can't expect someone to fly in this industry. Like, expecting someone to fly only your things is kind of ridiculous.
Well, dude, the thing is that, like, I tested out the espresso motor. And I tested out a couple of their other motors when they came out. And I got like maybe 3 packs off of the espresso motors before they started having desync issues.
Fucking Mr. Relentless. I got 15 whoops, so I don't technically need another one.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but does anybody really need another quad?
No, but while we say that, I'm sitting here rebuilding one.
Holy crap, do you see that? Watch this, Dan.
Watching.
I think it's right here. Oh, was it not that one? Where'd it go? Dude, he like freaking power looped and hit a freaking tiny little gap at the top of the loop.
Nice. Hey, what's up, Marcel?
I don't know if I didn't go back far enough or... I'm must not have gone back far enough.
Activity alarm.
Oh, well. Oh, nice.
What's up, Off Axis? Marcel in the house. Dude, Marcel got sponsored by, looks like, Polymaker 3D.
Nice.
I think I saw that on his page. Congratulations on that. It's pretty cool. What else we got? Anybody else got any videos?
I got nothing. Other than my Fly Day video, which we all just watched.
Yeah, I almost bought stuff to make one. I'm the Race Scout track. I'm kind of debating on it. I probably should. But
I just think it's funny how it's become adult Lego with PVC.
right? Like what?
Every day
How,
there's a new
how crazy
fucking-
can you get with this many pieces of PVC and this many fittings?
Well, exactly, and that's the thing. Like, I've got fittings from other old projects, but the cost of PVC is pretty expensive, to be honest, especially if you're just cutting it up to make race skates. Like, use a pool noodle. Use any of the normal ones that we do, you know? Like, and that's the thing. Like, I was sitting there at every challenge, he had a new little map of how to build one of these things, and it's like, dude, who's got this shit laying around? Like,
I just saw a post. April 8th, the day the Death Star moves in front of the sun for its final attack. That's funny. Hey, all of y'all should get in on Race Scout. Yeah, they also have, if you go to racescout.com, they've got a list of all of the parts that you would need. So if you go to the Race Scout, if you go to the Race Scout website, it's just racescout.com.
Ricky, the problem is he sells the kit.
You don't need to buy the kit.
Yeah, I know you don't need to, but like, I get that it's a convenience thing.
Like, here's what you need. Right? I mean, it's not convenient if you can go to freaking damn. I mean, yeah, it's convenient. He sells all the stuff.
Yeah.
The shipping is expensive because it's. I mean, they sell all the connectors and stuff, and you can go and just get the mini PVC. The 5-way connectors are the ones that I have found that it's hard to get from like Home Depot or Lowe's. All the rest of the ones, you can get the elbows, the T's, the 4-ways, you can get all that at Lowe's. And you can go to the smaller tube. You can use the 3/8 tube, or you can use the 1/2-inch tube. I was looking at the 3/8 tube. Just the diameter of the tube doesn't matter. It's the gate size that matters. But yeah, I mean,
like, it's not bad. Like, I get it, but
yeah, the 5-way connectors are the weird ones, right?
To me, it went from a fun little race gal, fun little iGal sort of thing where, like, oh, if you can build a gate, to, oh, we're gonna do Lego every week, and fucking like, hey, let's build a fort. Like,
so registration's still open. They've got links to it, and then links to the Discord as well. And the 5-way connectors, I'm not even sure you really need the 5-way connector. Oh yeah, right here. A couple of them. You might even be able to get away with a 4-way if you can get like a T with a 90 off of it. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you can get all the parts, and I mean, just order them. Like I said, but the 5-way connectors are the only ones that I really couldn't find on at home locally, and they weren't that expensive. Like the bag of elbows was like $10. The bag of tees was like $10. So, but yeah, I think you guys should do it. Definitely.
It is fun. Like, I'll give it that. Super fun.
But
This actually might work. Alright, I'm pretty much done for the night, so we should call it pretty soon at least. You got anything else for this evening?
no, that's pretty much all I got. I mean, I could talk about lots of other stuff, but not. I don't know. I don't have anything else FPV related at this point.
Right. Well, I'm gonna call it a night at least. I gotta get the kids off to school. Spring break just ended, so we got a lot to do tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll be working from home this week, so I guess I got to get up and log in and freaking actually get some development time on some of the stuff that I've been complaining about needing development time for. So
Yeah, well, hey,
but
there you go.
yeah, in typical fashion, I say I need 2 weeks to fix something, and they say, okay, well, here's one.
Right?
Get as much as you done can, and we'll try to get you another one when we can.
Well, good night, Limited. Good night, y'all. I'm gonna call it quits. I'm starting to fade pretty quick.
Yep, I'm gonna get some more practice in here this week. I want to hit that the Mayhem course on Velocidrone. They said it's up. I didn't see it.
Nice.
But yeah, for sure. All right, peace out, guys. Talk to you guys next week.
See y'all next week. We'll have some guests on soon.
Yeah, hopefully.